Hey everybody, how's it going? Trying to get my thing to work right here. Okay. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? Yeah, okay, it's Tuesday. I hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. It's cold and rainy here today, and we are still in school. So, I'm just ready for school to be out. I don't know about you guys. I know some of you guys are out of school, lucky ducks. And I'm out. I'm not out, and I'm ready for my kids to be out because I'm sorry I always fix my hair on here, but if you guys have ever done a Facebook Live, it's like you get on here and you just like see all this stuff. Hey Nat. Okay, so I want to do a quick video today. So at church on Sunday, our pastor is doing a series called Overcomer, and so every week it's about something different. And this week I was like, oh my gosh, like this can apply to our business major. So burping on camera, my favorite pastime. Okay. So basically I want to talk about being consistent and not being apathetic. So, I know that we've talked to you guys about 100 times about being consistent. Let me tell you why this is so important. When we say be consistent, at least for me, when I tell my team you need to be consistent, I mean that you need to post in your personal groups every single day. People, like Kelly's video yesterday was like so harsh in the way that like we all need to hear it, and it's like, oh my gosh, like I totally need to get it together, but it was so what we needed to hear. And I feel like when people tell me they don't have time to post in their group every day, I just kind of feel like, yeah, you do. Like it literally takes 5 seconds. You can do it in the morning before you even get out of bed, or you can do it at night before you go to bed. Those 2 times you could post, and that's one time a day, you guys. Like, that is so easy. I don't care if you work. I don't care if you have 100 kids. I don't care. Oh, I'm going to get to excuses in a minute, Britton. Don't you worry about that. So, he said in the message, lack of consistency results in a lack of interest. This could not be more true for our business. You guys, I'm telling you right now, if you will post and be consistent about it every single day in your oily groups, and if you don't have your own oily group, you need to be consistently present in the big groups, or in your little group that you're in, because your people need to see you present. If they don't, they will lose interest. I promise this will happen. I cannot tell you how many people that I know have their own little groups and they post in there once every 2 weeks. That's not going to do anything. People see it, they get excited, they get interested, and then they forget all about you because you don't post again. When you post something and someone's interested and they might forget about it later in the day, and then the next day you post something else and they're like, oh yeah, I remember I need to go ask her about this that she posted yesterday. You guys, this has to be done. You have to post consistently or people will lose interest. There is too much stuff out there for them to focus on for you to think that they're going to remember your one post a week whenever they're in their daily life of crazy. It's not going to happen. I mean, I feel like I have a rabbit trail brain as it is. I mean, I literally, you guys, I don't know how many times I have picked up my computer to order something online and got online and can't remember what I was going to order. So if you think that people can remember your oily stuff that is not part of their life and not part of their routine before now, like they read something, oh, this is going to help my kid not cough, and that's awesome, and I need to ask her about that, and then poof, they go on and their kids are acting nuts and they're working and they're cleaning their house and they have totally forgotten all about you, and you're not doing anything to remind them about it. So you've got to consistently post so that people remember you're the oil lady. And let me address something else. People say, oh, well, nobody ever likes any posts or comments on any post in my group. Let me just tell you something. I cannot even tell you how many people have randomly bought kits from me that have never liked a post that I've made ever. I had one of Harper's teachers from Oklahoma message me 2 days ago about getting a kit. She's never liked one single thing I've ever posted. I didn't even know she's ever even read anything. People are always looking, they're always reading. Just because they're not liking or commenting does not mean they don't see what you're posting. So keep posting, please, 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 please. And also, let me just say, I meant to say this at the beginning. I'm preaching to myself just like I'm preaching to you guys. I have to remind myself every day to be consistent because I'm busy too. I have 4 kids. I'm trying to keep the house clean. I'm blah, 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 you know, doing my thing. And I forget to do stuff too. I'm like, I get to the end of the day and I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't post anything today. So I get on and post something. I mean, that doesn't always happen, but it happens for me too. So you guys just have to make time. Like Kelly said yesterday, if you want this, if this is your real passion, then you are going to make it happen and you are going to make time. Okay? And you know, like I said a second ago, it takes 2 seconds. I mean, it literally takes 2 seconds to make a post. Don't overthink it. Post a graphic from Pinterest, post something that you've read, something that's interesting, post a little testimony about something you've been using, anything. Post. You have to post every day, okay, guys? And you have to be consistently using your own products at home. Excuse me. You're going to have your sister help you with that, sweetie. You're going to have to consistently be a product of the product. You have to be using your stuff at home. You have to be ordering stuff every month because like Kelly said yesterday, we can't expect people to do stuff that we're not even doing. That's not fair. And that's kind of silly. So I'm going to move on to my next point about passion is apathy finds an excuse, passion finds a way. So people call our generation the generation of meh. And it's totally true. Like we're all just like, I don't care. Like you literally see bombings, you see kids getting cancer, you see, just people's marriages breaking. I just feel like we're constantly flooded with information, so it's really hard to be super passionate about something because you're just kind of like, oh, there another thing, you know. The reason that it's easy to be apathetic, the volume of information that we get is overwhelming. Like I just said, there is constant stuff in our face. Constant. Use this skincare. Here's some oils. This will help with this. Hey, learn about this over here. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, blah, it's too much. And so then we just don't care about anything. The volume of information, we feel helpless to make a change. We feel like there's too many problems and we don't feel like we can make a difference, so we'll just do nothing. And we are blessed and cursed with comfort. So obviously in America, we're super blessed with comfort, but on the other hand, it's a curse because we don't appreciate it and it makes us be like, yeah, my kids are healthy. Yeah, I have a roof over my head, whatever. And so the way to get past those things is to channel your passion. Find something, whatever it is, and focus on it. So in this group, I hope if you're in this group, your something is spreading oils throughout the world to everybody that we know that needs them. If that's not your passion, that's totally fine, but this is probably the wrong group for you. You guys, find something and focus on it. I have personally gone off on a rabbit trail before and tried to sell some other things for a little while. It didn't work out great for me. It didn't hurt me to the max or anything, but it was just stupid, and it took my focus away. Whenever my focus, if I want to be passionate about something, my focus needs to be 100% on this. If this is my thing. If it's not your thing, like I said, it's totally fine, but you need to decide what your thing is and stick to that one thing. Because then you'll be able to channel your passion. And embrace what's uncomfortable. I cannot tell you, this goes back to my talk from last week, how many people, I'm uncomfortable doing a live video. I'm uncomfortable making posts all the time on Facebook. I don't want people to be annoyed with me. Listen, get out of your comfort zone and do something that makes you uncomfortable, because usually that's the thing that's going to take you to the next level that's holding you back. But you have to make an effort. So if you want, again, apathy finds an excuse, passion finds a way. If you want to do this, if this is your main thing, then you will find a way to do it. You will find time. You will find your thing to focus on. You will make it a priority. And again, I'm speaking to myself. It's easy to get off track. It's easy to get distracted. We got a zillion things bombarding us, and it's really easy. But the bottom line is if we keep our why in front of us and we focus on our passion, then we can make it happen. But if we don't, it's not going to. And that's just the reality. You know, I've realized for me, like, I've read Lindsay Moreno's book, and, you know, she talks about how she didn't wash her hair for days and she didn't play with her kids because all she cared about was getting to Royal Crown Diamond. That's great, and that's going to be some of you guys. That's not me. I can't have my house be a mess. I can't ignore my kids. I just can't. Like, I would love to be that person, but that's not me. My passion is my family and my home. And so right now in my life, that's where I am. Young Living is second to that. And so it might take me longer to hit Royal Crown Diamond than somebody else that is at that level of passion. And that's okay. But you need to find where you are, go at that pace, and stick with it. And let me just also say that we've all, me, Kelly, Natalie, Britton, well, probably not Britton, and really probably not Natalie. It's really me and Kelly. We both kind of got started full force and went balls to the walls at the beginning of our business. And then whenever we thought it was all kind of sitting pretty, we just kind of sat back and were like, oh yeah, it's going to go great. It's going to go great. And it didn't go so great. It kind of went downhill because when you totally forget about something, it doesn't keep growing by itself. And so don't think that you're alone. We all have been there. It is hard. You get to this place and you feel like you're stuck at a hump, and you feel like you're never going to get over it, and what's the point in trying? You guys, I promise you, if you will continue, it will pay off. But it is not easy. I feel like a lot of network marketing people show you their big paycheck, and it just looks like start this and you're going to make tons of money. The reality is that those people work their behinds off, and it is not easy all the time. Now, you do get to do it from home, and you do get to do it on your own schedule. So that part of it is amazing. But it does take work, and you can't just pretend that it's all going to just happen by itself. And I feel like I can speak for myself. I am 100% living proof that when I put all my effort into it, it freaking works. I mean, my paycheck goes up. My team gets excited. I get excited. My team grows. We're sharing. When I don't do anything, they don't do anything either. They're going to follow your lead. So, you guys just have to stay consistent. We're going to go back to my initial point. Lack of consistency results in lack of passion. When something is in front of you all day, every day. I hear you, Sarah. No, I'm not. Yes, we're all on our own paths, and don't compare yourself. Lack of passion results in lack of consistency. When something is in your face all the time, you tend to be excited about it. So, has anyone ever, I just want to do this last point. Has anyone ever watched Biggest Loser, CrossFit Games, any workout show, Strong, Ninja Warrior even, and it's like you think, oh, I'm going to work out in the morning, I'm pumped up. And then in the morning, you've forgotten about that. And you're over there just eating your piece of pie and your coffee with a lot of cream and sugar in it, and it's delicious. If you were watching that stuff 24/7, do you think you would stay excited about working out? Probably so. So it's the same with oils. It's the same with anything, any lifestyle that you're trying to lead. You have to stay consistent. And so I just want to encourage you guys today that if you stay consistent, it will pay off. It doesn't necessarily happen overnight, and that's okay. But you have to stay consistent. I think you guys are doing an amazing job. I could not be more amazed by the way that Mint Droppers has turned out. Natalie Britton and I started this group, I don't know when, 2 years ago. And I mean, it literally brings a tear to my eye because I can't even believe how amazing it is. Natalie and Britton have totally carried it. When I kind of did my own thing for a couple months, thought my group could do by itself. But it's, you guys, it's amazing. Our team, we are like the little lemon droppers. I don't know if you guys know who the lemon droppers are, but that's Lindsay Moreno's group. And we are all actually lemon droppers because we're under her, but we are big. People know about us. And so you guys should be excited to be a part of this team. I hope you guys have a really great evening, and go be consistent. Make a post. That's amazing. Bye.